and then proceeded to only have 60 yards in the second half because his coach decided to take the ball out of his hands, even though the Raiders secondary was completely depreciated of talent, which had problems to begin with in the first place. It's the most baffling thing to me watching that game. Here you have a possibly transcendent rookie talent. And I mean, I hate to say this for a guy around Christmas time to try to take a guy's job, but Anthony Lynn, he needs to go. I mean, it's just not going to help.
Out of there. Get out of there.
Well, I think
Tony Lynn.
They were in Vegas. One of those guys came up and said, "Coach, we need you to cover the spread here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Coach.
So I don't know, but
let me throw this out there right now. Today, it's the holiday party. Who's your Super Bowl teams? Right now, just top of mind.
Kansas City would have to be there, but then I don't think the Packers can do it.
No,
I don't know about Pittsburgh even, if they could even get close.
Just pick two. Pick two.
I'm gonna go KC, and I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
Wow, I'm going Packers Bills. All right.
I just want to say this about the Seahawks.
Let me say.
I heard someone say, in order for them to win a championship, Russell has to play like he did in the first part of the season, where he looked like a true MVP. Which obviously that's fallen off a little bit.
Yep.
This is the thing that was lost in the shuffle in the yesterday. That game was old school Legion of Boom version Seahawks. They had 4 sacks, they had 2 INTs, and they ran for 181 yards. Just because Russell Wilson's numbers weren't great doesn't mean the Seahawks didn't play well. I know it was a 22-15. I know it wasn't a sexy win, but it was a win against a team that's actually leading its division, and a lot of teams have looked poor or awful against the Washington's defense. So anyone like Seahawks are playing well. They're now in the NFC West driver's seat because of the Rams slipping up. So I think, like I said, I think their defense is starting to round into form. I don't think they're great, but they're solid enough, and I think that offense will play well against defenses that are not the level of Washington.
So you're saying late surge by the Hawks?
Yep.
The Squawks.
Yeah. Well, I think they have some pieces to do that. Man, I just watched their offensive line. I don't know.
I think that's why they're going to run the ball more. That's the lucky thing with Penny coming back is they have 3 running backs. They'll run with Carson, they'll run with Hyde, and they'll run with Penny. I think they're not gonna go back to aerial assault type Seahawks were there earlier. I think they're gonna go back to tried and true form, or an amalgamation of the 2 versions. But I think their defense is starting to round into shape.
So COVID wise, are we going to get all this in and get a Super Bowl? Is it going to happen? What do you think?
Oh yeah,
you do.
I think
all
so.
right, good. All right, what else? Any other?
There's just too much money at stake.
Well, I know that, but if the virus hits, the virus hits.
Right, but I mean, if you had one of the teams that had COVID issues for the Super Bowl, they'll just postpone it. You're not going to miss that $1 billion payday. I mean, and that's the same thing with the college playoffs and all of that. I mean, and let me just say one more thing about the college playoffs because it kind of hacks me off.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You cannot put a team in the Final Four of that has not played the same number of games as the other teams.
Agree.
I mean, 6 games compared to 11 games in the SEC. I'm sorry. And you deserve the drubbing that you're going to get.
Likewise, Notre Dame had no business playing for the ACC championship when they're not even a member of the. We'll join the conference this year only. Give me a break. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Yeah.
Get out.
Well, hammer them. And
Hammer
one
time.
brief note.
Go ahead.
Here.
Yeah.
College-wise, it's Scatterfield or Shatterfield's birthday. So, hey, Scott, happy birthday to you, Mo.
Is that his nickname, Mo? Did I miss that somewhere? I'm gonna call the crack research
which
team.
gives us a reason to talk U of L UK basketball.
I'm calling the research team and see if they can. Is his nickname Mo? Do you guys know? Go ahead, talk basketball. Go.
Okay. I'm sorry, even though UK has just looked pitiful on the court, they're still going to beat U of L because Calipari's got the number. And I would almost bet you they'll have as many fans, UK fans, at the Yum Center as there will be Cards fans. And the Cards people will be crazy. Like, how did they all get in here?
Well, plus that drubbing they took from Wisconsin. I know everybody's injured and sick, but they're going to be better by the time they play UK. It's going to be ugly.
Well, but
ugly.
I will give them this on Wisconsin. They hadn't played a game in 18 days. They had down to 7 players. But they did not guard the 3-point line at all. And Wisconsin is the number 3 offense in the country, the number 8 or 9 defense. You don't stop that 3-point game. I mean, what they have 16 3-pointers. It was crazy.
I mean, you haven't played a game in 18 days either, have you? I mean,
pinochle. That's been about it. So
was that down at the bar and grill?
Yeah. Checks. Come on down. Have a bowl of bean soup and a cheese sandwich.
Hey, don't give them a free spot. They're not a sponsor. Get out of here, man. Get that weak stuff out of here. What else? We're gonna finish this up. I think. Are we? Anything else?
It's the winter solstice, so I've got on my wool pants. That's all I got.
I was gonna say. I guess my last 2 quick hits.
Yeah, T-Dog. How do we get out of this? Yeah, please. He's got his pants on.
The Ravens are starting to hit their groove again. Lamar Jackson has found that MVP style winning in the last 3 weeks. He's played exceptionally well. The only unfortunate thing is this year in the AFC is exceptionally tough. Even though they're 9-5, they're outside looking in currently right now on the playoff race. And I also want to say for the Packers, why I didn't have them in the Super Bowl. If you watch that game, go back and watch that Panthers game. The Panthers almost came back.
Yeah.
And they had a shot to win it.
Yeah.
They really had a legitimate shot to win it. They shut down Packers offense in the second half. The offensive line for the Packers really was disrupted. Brian Burns and Derek Brown both had 2 sacks apiece versus that line. And Rodgers was running around. And again, this will be the nugget that I know it'll be the main drum beat I'll hit, even though his Lugs is Kirk Cousins. My drum beat is watch out for the Panthers in the next 2 to 3 years because they are building something special.
I'm flagging the tape right now. Watch out for the Panthers. Okay, what else? Anything else?
Just happy holidays, gang.
Yeah, did you guys know that Santa Claus is afraid of chimneys?
Wow.
Yeah, he's claustrophobic. This has been Sports and Other Stuff. We're sponsored in part by, it's the holiday season, Henry Lawrence Clothier, where the models buy their clothes. There are many, many, many locations throughout the metro. You just stop in this week, especially, and ask for...
fish. We've got a special on elfinware. So if you're diminutive, we've got you covered.
Yes, we have extra large, large, medium, and diminutive sizes. This is Sports and Other Stuff. It's been our holiday party. We're excited you were with us. And join us again next time for another dazzling adventure. We are the Sport Weasels. So long for now. Hey, you people go home. Get out of here.